Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. This is going to be a reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles and genders. And place yourself where you fit in the story. So, what do the water sign placements most importantly need to know right now at this time? Water signs, what do they need to know? All right, what do the water signs? Okay, so we got expansion. So somebody here could be pregnant. She got a belly. Or I mean, it came out in reverse. So somebody could be having a hard time growing or expanding something, or having a hard time growing and expanding somewhere. What else? Rejection. So somebody here doesn't want to grow and expand something. Somebody could be getting rejected for something or rejecting someone. This could be having something to do with work. Maybe some of you guys are not, maybe you or somebody is not supposed to grow and expand somewhere. So if you're getting rejected for a job or for something, you're just not meant to have it. If it's for a relationship, same thing. With workaholic, this relationship, person, place, or thing would have turned out to be too much work for somebody. And you guys would have had a really hard time overcoming this. What, one more? One more. One more for the water signs. Jeez. Okay, faith. I don't like how that, but like kind of both came out. One more for the water signs. Just let's make it clean. Okay, workaholic. Hey, Arlen, and we got perception. Yeah, your perception about something or someone could be changing. It could be your relationship with money, work, relationships. Let's see. What's expansion? Okay, the Hermit in reverse. Virgo. So you or somebody can have Virgo in their chart. You may want to go watch the Earth sign reading. So somebody could be trying to, somebody could be looking for guidance or counsel, and they're looking outside of themselves for that. Somebody has all the guidance and counsel that they need, and or the understanding that they need, but they're looking outside of themselves for it. Somebody also could be feeling alone, isolated, but they're not really alone, if that makes sense. Rejection. I just heard I got friends on the other side from that movie, Princess and the Frog. What's rejection? So there could be family members that are trying to help guide a person. Passed on loved ones. Yeah, the judgment. Somebody's ancestors are trying to help direct a person's steps and trying to prevent somebody or get somebody out of a negative or bad patterns. So you guys can need to follow your heart with the Knight of Cups. What's workaholic? Yeah, there could be red flags or somebody could be going through some type of awakening here. There could be some of you guys may have a big decision that you may have to reject a few people or reject someone or something, or this is somebody else. But we got 4 of Swords here. Somebody could be thinking long and hard. Some of you guys, a person could be breaking their silence. You may hear back. Some of y'all could be getting a call back. Maybe you guys thought that you were going to be rejected for something, but you're not. Maybe there could be something with timing. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But the 4 of Swords here, Jupiter and Libra. Somebody could be thinking long and hard about something. Some of you guys, your best work comes when you're fully rested. You can think clearly. You're your best self when you get enough rest. Something could be competitive, but I feel like you're going to be the one that stands out, or there's going to be one person that stands out among the rest. And this could be for a job or a relationship or whatever. Expansion. High Priestess, Pisces, Cancer energy. Somebody needs to trust their intuition. Because the more somebody looks outside of themselves for answers, the more confused and lost they're going to be. What's the rejection? Something could be telling you to reject something or someone. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Yes, a lot of clarity, a lot of truth. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Hey, Sam. September, Virgo. Heavy Virgo. September, Virgo. September, Libra energy. What's workaholic? And we got two of... Yeah, there's a connection that requires too much work. It can cause you guys a lot of anxiety. You'll know that something or someone is for you. They don't cause you a whole bunch of anxiety. Venus in Cancer with the Two of Cups. Something, whether it's a job, people you work with, person, place, or thing, they're not going to cause you a whole bunch of anxiety. Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. Somebody could be feeling lonely, unstable, insecure, double-minded, in two different minds, indecisive, sad, scatterbrained. Oh, Hermit in reverse. Five of Wands. Yeah, somebody's going through a lot of internal conflict. Saturn and Leo. Somebody's having a hard time hearing or listening to their intuition. Some of you guys can need to meditate, especially if you guys have a really big decision to make about something or someone. Some of you guys may get a call or a text message or notification while you're sleeping or when you're not paying attention. Five of Wands. Some of you guys could be being selected for something. Five of Wands. Like out of all the people, you're being selected. You're being chosen. Or a cross watcher. What's the Five of Wands? Somebody can see that you're a hard worker. They can like what you do. Yeah, the Tower. This could be a sudden epiphany. Somebody's consciousness could be expanding. Like somebody could be having like a crown chakra awakening, a third eye awakening. Like somebody's awakening to something. The Tower. Something could hit somebody out of nowhere. Ooh, Aries, Scorpio energy. So if somebody's been feeling lost or confused. Yeah, the Emperor. Something happens that springs someone into action. Somebody's going to be no longer stuck. Or somebody's going to realize they've been stuck by choice with the Hangman in reverse. And they can have what they want if they go for it. If they put action behind their desires. It's not enough to just say you want something. You can't just wait around. You got to go for it. Aries, heavy on the Aries energy. This could be like a father figure, a boss, a manager, supervisor, entrepreneur, business person. Somebody's father or husband. Or this is you, the Emperor. This person could be going through a tower. This could be a good tower or a bad tower. Let's see. Emperor. Somebody also could want to compromise with you now. The Emperor. Somebody is tired of fighting. Yeah, the Page of Swords here and the Five of Pentacles. Somebody could be going through something health-wise or financially, and now they want to come out of conflict with you. Now they want to break some type of silence. Now they want to be a grown-up. Page of Swords here. Yes, there could be people looking for this person, or somebody's getting information from people, or there's people sending somebody out about them. But Five of Pentacles, somebody feels like they're on the outside looking in. Yeah. You could be making somebody feel this way, or this is you. Yeah, somebody could be feeling sad. Page of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Somebody wants to talk. Yeah, the Temperance. Somebody wants to reconcile, heal, fix, or mend something, blend something together. Somebody wants to be more gentle, more loving, more understanding, more adaptable, more flexible, more gentle, I'm getting. Because this could be someone who's a bit rough around the edges. Or this could simply be somebody who wants to reconcile with you. They want to heal something. Or they could be healing, or they can have to heal from something financially, emotionally, physically, or mentally. High Priestess. You or somebody can have Sag in their chart. The Three of Wands here and the Lovers. Yeah, I'm getting there's a choice that's being made. This could be from the divine, or this could be from, you know, yeah, I feel like there's like spots that are limited for something. Three of Wands, air, heavy on the Aries, the Lovers here, Gemini. Somebody could be wanting to explore their options. There's growth and expansion. Somebody here also could be using their intuition. Somebody has some type of foresight that there's growth and expansion here or somewhere. But it's going to cause them to have to reject something or somebody else. Somebody here can't do two jobs, can't do two relationships, not with this type of work or this type of person or whatever this. Somebody here could even be being tested about how they're going to handle something. The Three of Wands and the Lovers. Yeah, the Hierophant. This could be about a commitment. Taurus. Somebody could be on a Gemini, Taurus cusp. You can have Gemini or Taurus placements. The Hierophant. So this could be something you're getting, some of you guys could be getting chosen from an institution. You're getting, like I said, callback. This could even be from the divine or some type of work or job, or somebody in position of power and authority could be reaching out to you. Within like 3 days, I'm getting Hierophant. Or that's when the choice is going to be made. Yeah, somebody is getting chosen for something long term. It could be a marriage, a relationship, a job. Like whatever this is, somebody's going to be doing it for a long time. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, a breakthrough, a victory, an approval. Or you could have been with somebody for a long time. Some of y'all could be wanting to get a divorce. The Queen of Swords has her back turned. So if you've been in a long-term relationship, you can feel like you're always doing things alone, especially when it comes to finances. Like you're always the one pulling the weight, or you feel like, you know, whatever. You feel like you're being undervalued. But somebody could be turning their back on one thing and going into something else. Judgment. Yeah, the Magician, clarity, truth. Crown chakra, Virgo, Gemini energy, heavy on a Virgo. Somebody could be born August 19th. What's the Magician? Yeah, Page of Pentacles in reverse. So for some of you guys, maybe you're not getting, somebody here, you may not be getting good news from one of these places or from something that you wanted. You could have been waiting to hear back, but you know, some of y'all could be getting rejected, whether it's love not working out. You could have thought something could have had really good potential. It could be a job, a business, a relationship. The reason why something is being rejected is because your next business, your next job, your next career, your next person, your next friendship is going to be with somebody that's you're going to end up marrying, or you're going to be with for a really long time. So everything else is just going to be rejected. Page of Pentacles is not going to work out. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody also could have friend zoned somebody. What's the Page of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, Eight of Swords. Somebody could be doing some type of binding work to keep somebody stuck, to bind somebody's finances, their health, their relationships, their growth, expansion, in whatever area of your life that matters to you. So if it's love, it's love. If it's money, it's money. If it's your business, it's your business. If it's your career, it's your career. If it's your health, it's your health. Somebody also could struggle with like hearing voices, or like, I don't know, somebody here can struggle with mental health as well. Eight of Swords. Somebody struggling with like mental health, or they're struggling with rejection, abandonment, grief. Yeah. Eight of Cups in reverse. Saturn in Pisces. Somebody could have inherited some type of belief or inherited something from like family. The Seven of Wands. Mars in Leo. Or is that Saturn in Leo? Mars in Leo. So there's a blockage. It could be due to some type of spell work, or it could be due to poor planning. with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This can even be procrastination that's causing a blockage. Somebody here is emotionally stuck. So there could be an emotional block. Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. I think somebody struggles with following their heart when it comes to career, love, whatever, because there's an emotional blockage. Pisces, Aquarius here with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's some type of grief. Like I said, somebody's battling some type of grief, sadness. Somebody has not moved on or processed something. They have not healed from something. They've just been coping or making peace with it, maybe even for a long time. And it could be showing up in how they deal with things. This could either be you or this could be somebody else. Five of Cups here, Mars and Scorpio. Child, so I'm getting something with Saturn. Capricorn energy, time, lessons, slow moving energy. Five of Cups. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Somebody's been and the Six of Swords in reverse. Somebody's been masking. Somebody has not gotten over a relationship. Somebody still feels tied to a person, whether they're physically in contact or physically together still or not. Somebody is dealing with closure issues with the Six of Swords in reverse. Somebody has not healed. They have not moved on. They could be in a new relationship too. And it could feel like a lot of work for this person because their heart is not really in it. Or this could be you. I don't know. Maybe somebody here can't get past the fact that they were building a life with somebody, or they had hopes of doing something with a person, and it just didn't happen. So, but somebody hasn't really moved on. Somebody also could have went back to a person. They're stuck somewhere though. Whatever somebody chose to do or not do, they're stuck. Something feels like a burden for a person with the 10 of, something feels like a burden, but it's better than being single, I guess. It's like somebody's still single in a sense because they could be with somebody, but I don't know. It's something weird about it. Seven of Swords. Yeah, the Justice. Somebody's not being honest. And it could be because this person could be avoiding rejection. They're avoiding confrontation. But all they're doing is repeating a negative pattern. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Justice in reverse, Libra. Somebody's not being honest with themselves or with whoever they're with or who they want to be with. It could be about sexuality. It could be about where their heart is still at. It could be about they're still stuck on something or someone. Somebody's been trying to avoid or mask some type of grief or pain. And somebody could even be avoiding or dodging accountability. Justice in reverse. Somebody's not being fair, accountable. Yeah, oh my God, Three of Swords. It's basically like somebody's living a double life, but they keep this to themselves. And this is why somebody comes off selfish. This is why somebody doesn't really give as much as the other person. This is why somebody here could feel like they're being breadcrumbs strung along. Somebody also can come off really like somebody could be attached to a person simply because they have abandonment issues, abandonment wounds, but that they're not really in love. They don't really love a person. It's like, okay, I feel safe here. I feel good here. It's like somebody's a person's safe option or a safe bet, pretty much. And that's why it's like this person's living a double life. Somebody, Six of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could be an active cheater, or they're selfish, or they can still want to keep their options open because they feel like there could still be something better out there, or they could still be holding out hope for an ex. I feel like if this person hasn't cheated, at some point they're going to cheat. At some point, somebody's going to cheat if they haven't. Somebody also could be a workaholic. They can use work as a way to avoid whatever's going on, whatever's on their mind. Somebody's not being honest about some type of pain. Saturn and Libra here with the Three of Swords. And maybe somebody could be using a relationship, repairing a relationship, or getting into a relationship as a way to work through something. But it's like they're not really, I don't know, it's hard to describe. I just like somebody has to move past something. Four of Swords. Yeah, the Death card. Scorpio energy. Yeah, somebody may not really be attracted to a person like that for real as well. Maybe something feels more like a business. Something is more transactional than it is about love. For whatever the reason is. Death here, Scorpio. You or somebody can have Scorpio in their chart. Knight of Swords. Somebody could be trying to take somebody out spiritually or really hurt somebody so that they can be with somebody else. I got that for the earth signs. Y'all may want to go watch the earth signs. Cancer energy. Yeah, somebody's doing something underhanded. Somebody here could be pregnant. Or this could be about a person's spouse or partner, parents. Somebody could be born November 21st. Knight of Swords here, Gemini, Taurus. Somebody could be born in May. Somebody could be a May, Taurus, May, Gemini. Knight of Swords. Yeah, the King of Cups. Somebody's not really, somebody jumped into something fast because something else ended, and it made somebody feel good to get into a relationship, to marry somebody, to have a child with somebody, to commit to someone, or to do something. And their heart is not, you see how he's pouring that cup? Their heart is not really in it. Someone could be born November 20th or the 2nd. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra as well. October, Libra, October, Scorpio. What's the King of Cups? Yeah, I feel like somebody's doing something for show. Somebody could also be doing something to get underneath another person's skin. Or make somebody else jealous. Maybe somebody could be wanting to be, somebody here could be having like a really public relationship, claiming somebody, doing all this, that, and the third. It's like they're overcompensating. Somebody's overcompensating for what their heart is, for what or who their heart is truly lacking. That could be what it is. Jupiter and Leo with the Six of Wands. Maybe somebody feels like a person makes them look good, or somebody can change their status, or yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is trying to use a relationship as a cover-up, a marriage relationship. They're not really in it. I'm telling y'all, somebody's not really fully committed to something. It can look like it on the surface, but they're not really there for real. Y'all could be seeing 333. Fire signs and Sagittarius have 333. Mars and Capricorn. Somebody also keeps making the same mistakes again. Somebody's not learning from their past mistakes when it comes to relationships, jobs, businesses. Somebody could be dating somebody at their place of employment. Two of Cups. You could have met this person at work. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to lose something or someone, but they're half-assing it. And this, whatever this job, relationship is out of alignment, and it's an illusion. It's an illusion. And I did, wait. Hold on, I gotta link that video. I don't know if it was Cancer or the water signs. About how something was just an illusion. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn. Hey, Lakithra, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Ace, so something is not solid. This connection, this relationship, and that's why there's going to be, that's why a tower is going to hit. Or constantly, at some point in time, somebody's basically working overtime to cover up something. Somebody could have slept their way to the top, or that could be what somebody is accusing a person of. Somebody here could be playing both sides, living a double life. Like, it's just something really fake. But something is not really solid. Somebody don't really feel secure in this relationship or this job or their position or whatever this is. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so somebody fell for potential. Everything that glitters is not gold. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody also could have been giving somebody bad advice because they're jealous. because they're not happy in their relationship, so they don't want somebody else to be happy. Somebody could be giving you bad advice about somebody, or they could be doing this to your person. Knight of Pentacles here, because they didn't get the person that they really wanted, and you're getting the person that you really want. So you need to be mindful of who you're taking advice from. This person could be bitter. Somebody's not being honest. This person's been masking how they really feel about something or someone. They've been masking it so much that they believe their own lies. Somebody's been lying for so long they believe they lied, their own lies. They've been living, child. Yeah, for a while. Something is an illusion. This could be like an older brother, a friend. If you're a man, there could be somebody, a brother, a friend, or cousin that could be like giving you bad advice. They want to be the only ones with something, or they don't want you to get a better deal because they know your situation is going to be better. You've taken your time. You've worked through your insecurities. You've made peace with things. So your choices in partners or careers or just how you live your life is going to be much better. Or you could be a woman. Just flip and switch it. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, Leo. Somebody could be born in August. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, the Queen of Wands is looking over here. Yeah, Page of Wands. And somebody's not really attracted to somebody for real. Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, March, Aries. Queen of Wands. Yeah, Nine of Wands. This is a trauma bond. Somebody's only in, yeah, and this is why something feels so stressful for somebody, because they really don't want to be here for real. But they just, yeah, it's like, well, it's better to have somebody than to have nothing. And I can't have the person I really want to have, so I might as well go invest. I might as well go start something else somewhere else. This person, they're not too half bad. They're nice to me. They're good to me. They overperform for me. I don't really have to do too much. I don't have to invest too much. They'll pretty much do the work for the both of us. Nine of Wands here, Moon and Sag. Saturn and Sag here. Somebody has a hard time with rejection. Codependency. Why is the Seven of Wands here real quick? Seven of Wands. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody could be getting rejected for a job. Or somebody is wanting somebody. This is a sad situation. It's very sad. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sag, December Capricorn, December Sag. Somebody could be blocking a person's finances, or somebody could be getting rejected for something. Maybe somebody's not getting a position that they really wanted. It could be going to somebody else. If this is about love, somebody could be choosing someone else. And it could be choosing this person for money, stability. They're a safe choice. That's what it is. They're not really in love. It's a safe choice. The person whoever somebody really is in love with, they can't work. They couldn't work. They couldn't get along. They couldn't work something out. It was too traumatic. So they went with the safest choice. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Somebody went with a safe choice. Yeah, that's why this person, they not really, yeah, I mean, whatever. People do that all the time. Something is more like, it's one of these things where, well, okay, you know, we have a child, so we might as well be together. Or, you know, you're still single, I'm still single, we might as well be together. Or, you know, you're divorced, I'm divorced. Or, you know, it's just something, it's just very like, it's not really about love. Like somebody's heart is somewhere else. But I feel like there's one person out of this situation who's willing to do the hard work, willing to put everything on their back to make something look good or to make something work, because something as bad as this may sound, this is better than what they could have had before with another person, maybe, who could have been a cheater, abusive, a liar, whatever. It's like, okay, this person, I have to basically, they're not a cheater or whatever, but I have to carry the load financially, or I have to basically be the one to plan everything and do everything. And I kind of, you know, people know when somebody is not, people know when they're overperforming and overfunctioning. People know. There's no way around it. People know when someone is still stuck on their ex, or rather be somewhere else, or people know. They know. They may not say anything, but they know. Oracle messages. But if for those of you that are being rejected for a job, that's exactly what I did for years. Yeah, people, yeah. Energy, yeah, energy don't lie. And I said in other water sign reading, whether somebody likes it or not, the truth is the truth. I feel like somebody here doesn't really want to, they don't really care about the truth. Somebody will lie to themselves. Wait, no, baby, that's loud. Somebody will lie to themselves before they accept what something really is. Yeah, somebody's like, ignorance is bliss. Yeah, and somebody's still holding that. There's going to be no growth here, for real. It's going to be a very stagnant and a very empty relationship or marriage or business collaboration or friendship or whatever this is. Somebody's still holding on to it. Somebody's heart chakra is still blocked from some old shit. Whether it's from their childhood, an ex, both, one or the other, grief, perception. Maybe somebody has already gone through enough losses in life and they're like, you know what? I'm just going to choose the safest person, the safest thing, the safest option. It's better than nothing type shit. But it's still not going to work. It's going to cause a lot. It's going to cause somebody to have a lot of health issues. They're going to be fatigued. They're going to be, they're going to miss out on their blessings. They're going to experience a lot of stagnancy in their life, issues with their finances, their health. Somebody going to... Oracle messages. Yeah, feeling fatigued. What did I say? What else? I settled. Yeah, I'm telling you. What else? Yeah, clouded judgment. Somebody's judgment is clouded. I wanted more for him than he wanted for himself. And after 20 years, he left me when he got himself together. That's what I'm saying. No, they're not separate. That's what I'm saying. That's what happens. That's why somebody's going to end up being more traumatized than what they've already are or what they've been in the past. Somebody's like, they're not, at least they're not cheating on me. At least I'm not, but somebody doesn't really want to be here. So when this person gets themselves together, they get their nice car, their nice home, their nice whatever, they're going to go be with the person who they really want to be with, whether it's their ex or somebody else. That's why it's just there's no such thing as a safe bet or a safe choice. It's really not. It's just something that buys time. It's just something or someone that buys time. Yeah, unclear mental fog. Somebody knows better. They're not doing better. I did a water sign reading. The water sign readings have been crazy. Feeling fatigue. Yeah, inability to cope with changes. Somebody doesn't like change. Once somebody gets used to someone, once somebody gets comfortable, that's where they set up shop. Clouded judgment. Somebody is willing to endure. Yeah, heart chakra. Somebody needs to clear their heart chakra. Somebody's not going to know what type of choice they're making until, whether it's a job or a person, until their heart is clear, until their heart is in the right place. Heart chakra, love, acceptance, compassion, growth, and balance. The love is not going to grow here, I'll tell you that. The love is not, it's going to decrease if anything. Ain't going to be no love here. So it's somebody here is not going to commit more the more somebody puts in effort. The more somebody slaves away, that's just not how it's going to go. And it's going to make somebody even more traumatized and hurt in the end. The crystals are green and it's balanced. There's a lack of balance here. I feel like there's one person that overcompensates in comparison. Something is not a mutual flow. The crystals are green aventurine, rose quartz, amazonite, rondo crocite. The element is air. Archangel Chamuel. It says, I accept, respect, and love myself, and I am worthy of receiving love. I accept, respect, and love myself, and I am worthy of receiving love. I'm going to put that affirmation in the chat. Because I feel like somebody here really needs to read that over and over. Somebody may have a hard time with rejection here. In this deck, it talks about a person being scared to be themselves because every time they be themselves, they get rejected. So maybe that's what somebody is afraid of. Like, as if they be themselves, they'll be rejected. So they're settling. Whether that's for work or for love. But I'm getting heavy for love. It could be both, really. I neglected myself. And as soon as he left, my health started showing. Yeah, I was sleeping with the enemy, but let that Scorpio go, honey. I tried to help somebody, but figured out he was a demon. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's judgment is clouded. Unclear. Somebody's very avoidant, too. Unclear, a mental fog, and detachment. Somebody can't see clearly because they're too emotionally attached to the situation. Yeah, somebody can't see that there's a lack of love and compassion. So as long as somebody's doing everything right and making them feel good, it looks good on paper, it looks good for social media, there's, you know, I guess. This is your reading, water signs. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. It's really sad.